Hey guys, so today I'm going to be using this jar to make terrarium. It's salsa, I think. It smells like salsa. It's probably not a good thing, but whatever. It has this kind of lid. I'm not sure exactly if this type of lid holds, but hopefully it does. And we'll see. If not, then I guess I'll know. But I'm gonna try to do an aquarium. I mean a terrarium, and with like some small pothos plants and stuff that I have. So I don't know if it'll work, but hopefully it does. And I'll put isopods in it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If it works out, then I have another jar, and I'll do that one as well. But I'm not gonna do both today. Okay, so this is what we have set up. Now it looks like this side has to be the front by the looks of it. And yeah, so first I'm going to start by adding the rocks. I have a scooper here, and I think I'll be using that quite a lot. Okay. I'm just going to add a decent amount of rocks. I think that should actually be good. Now, I think I'm supposed to put like a cover to like keep the rocks away from the dirt, but I'm not gonna do that, to be honest. Maybe if it was a bigger terrarium. Probably because this is my first time, and first time trying to make a tropical terrarium, and I'll just kind of see how it works. So now I'm gonna be adding the dirt. By the way, I have some moss, not exactly sure, hasn't really grown for me, so we'll kind of see how it works. So this dirt's from the iguana's cage. And I'm pretty sure it has like springtails, maybe some tiny isopods, and just some stuff like that, so it should be better. So I think I'm not exactly sure I'm gonna get this. I might have to scoop it off. Which is kind of funny considering I see a tiny isopod here. Real small. They're not small isopods, it's just babies of the kind that I have in the iguana's cage. So, because I couldn't really find any big ones that I could get. So now I'm just gonna dump this in. And now I think about it, I need yeah, I have something that'll work. I need some kind of tool to move stuff around down in here. So I'm gonna use this, it's one of my clay tools. And I'm just gonna use it like this. So now I need to think about putting my plants in here. I have two plants, let's see. One is a tiny what is this called? Peace lily, and then the other one's a tiny pothos plant. Both have been growing super well. Especially this pothos plant. And I'm hoping that they'll be able to grow in here. This thing is just a terrarium that I've had with them in it. Just because I need something to grow them in. So now I think I need to try to plant them. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I'm kind of new to doing this, so I think I want like this in the back. I know these are probably way too big to plant in here, but again, I'm not like a professional at this at all. So I think that is like perfect. Except it needs to be more like over here. This is actually pretty helpful. Get this thing. Use a using this thing. So something like that in the back, and then I got this piece of wood here, and I'm just gonna break a piece off. Yeah, let's see. Do I want? Okay, and I think this will be like the only hardscaping that I have, and I'll have it something like that. Yeah. So now I want this in here. I'm gonna stick this in here. I'm gonna try to dig one of these roots in to the ground. I guess I'm just gonna kind of see where this thing ends up. Sorry, my phone shut off because it said I didn't have enough storage. But I deleted some things, so all I had done was, or all I did after it shut off was just get some dirt into the cup. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting in this piece right here. Here, I'm gonna try to stab it in between them and just kind of have it come out. I'm not exactly sure how well this is working. Well, I'm sure that it's not working out too well. Just like that. Very simple, very kind of abstract, I would say. So now let's see if I can get the rest of this dirt. This wasn't a great idea. I wasn't planning on using this much dirt from the iguana's thing. To be honest, I wasn't sure. Here's a decent size isopod, but it's acting like it's dead. I'm not sure if it is or not. Nope, it's definitely alive. Look at that. There's tons of babies in this dirt. Okay, so now I just need to add a little bit more dirt. So I need to try to really aim where I'm putting this. I know I can move it around. Okay. And then, there we go, perfect. So I put a lot in front. I know I'm not great at filming a terrarium video. I don't really film them very often. Obviously, this is not the first terrarium I've featured, but the first terrarium like this that I've featured. I've had a more aquatic type of terrariums before. Okay, so now to make it more interesting than it is, I'm gonna add some. Well, first, I think I'm gonna add another piece of wood. Just kind of like a, I'm gonna say stagger effect, kind of like one big piece of wood, then one little bit smaller wood behind, or I don't know, just as a kind of cool design. Something like this. This is just some wood. It's some driftwood that I got super long time ago. It's sterilized. I didn't just get it right from outside. And this dirt is a mixture of eco earth, a tiny bit of sand. Let's see, isopods, and some topsoil, I think, just some normal dirt, which was sterilized. So, like, to me, this doesn't look dead, but then again, I'm colorblind, so this could be like brown, and I wouldn't know it, because it looks green to me, I think. So hopefully it's alive. Haven't gotten it to grow, but I think it's because it's just such an old thing of moss, and I took it from the forest. It soaked for like a few days, but my point is, I think it was just so old where it was that just taking out of its environment, it couldn't really grow too much more, something like that. I don't know. I have literally no idea. But I think this turned out pretty good. I'm gonna spray it down a little bit and I'll show you and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below. And if you want more content, then subscribe. If this works out, then you should definitely subscribe, because I'll be making another one, maybe with some different plants. I don't know. I have this pothos plant right here that I need to plant somewhere, but I didn't want to plant it into this one as well. So, also, if you're into things like isopods, like this little guy right here, I think I'm gonna try to start propagating them. I think that's the right word. I'm gonna try to start breeding them and possibly like selling them a little bit. So just if you're interested on how to breed them, I'm obviously doing something right, because I have like a million billion in my, actually here, look, there's 2 of them right there in my iguanas thing. Took like 2 tiny cups and got at least, I don't know, a lot of babies and 1 bigger one. So very cool, and I think this should turn out pretty sweet. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.